Looks pretty good as we head through the day today. As we look at the radar, we don't see any rain, but we do have a chance of showers as we head through the morning. Mostly before noon today, we could see a couple showers move in. Right now, we're looking pretty good. There's our first alert Doppler 7 radar sweeping around. Temperatures are cool this morning. We're in the mid-60s at the coast, mid-60s for the inland valleys, around 50 in the mountains. So that early shower chance, we'll be watching it. It may not be here until, I would say, after 7 a.m. or so. Unseasonably cool temperatures stick around for today. And really for most of this week, we may have another rain chance in the middle of this week. The weekend ahead, though, it's going to be quite a bit hotter. So we'll take a look at that coming up.
Say that I posted a picture on social media and I looked like Shaquille O'Neal next to her.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe next time, Steve. But yeah, more tickets available for tonight. So that would be awesome to be able to go see her and the other girls and the other performers there. So that's a lot of cities over a very short period of time. So you have to give it up to them for that. This morning, we have a little bit of a rain chance. It's mostly going to be before noon. There's our first alert Doppler 7 radar sweeping around. We do have clouds around. If you're driving around early, you might notice maybe a little bit of drizzle or mist on your windshield, but the showers that I'm talking about, and I'll show you those in a minute, may be here before about 10 a.m. or so, but the chance is not going to be too high, but there is going to be a chance. Right now, though, we have cool temperatures, upper 60s downtown, 66 Chula Vista. If you're in Carlsbad, you're at 67 degrees. Ramona's at 60. At the beaches today, slight chance of a shower early this morning by noon. Maybe getting a little breezy with an onshore wind developing, could gust around 20 miles an hour or so. Beach temperatures will be cool today, right around the upper 60s, wave heights 2 to 4 feet. And if you're at the coast today, coastal communities only around 70 with that early shower chance. Inland valleys also only seeing a high around 70 today. Look at the mountains, only in the 50s. So here's future weather. As we head through the next several hours, we could see some showers move on shore after about 7 a.m. or so. So this is showing us 9 o'clock this morning. I don't think it's going to be anything heavy. We're just going to have that slight shower chance, and then it will pretty much be done by the early afternoon. And then we'll have just those cool temperatures hanging around with the cloud cover.
Anything like yesterday morning where it was kind of drizzly?
We could see some of that, yeah. So as we head through the morning hours, we will have a slight chance of some showers, mostly after, I'd say, about 7 o'clock this morning. Not amounting to too much, but it's also going to be a cool day today, too. Unseasonably cool temperatures along with that slight rain chance, and it could be a little breezy this afternoon. I'll talk more about the timing of it all coming up. Today is going to be an interesting day because we could see some showers early this morning. And then also it's going to be quite a bit cooler too. So early showers are going to be in the forecast before about noon today. Don't be surprised if you do see a couple showers. Try and move through. Most of this should be pretty light rain. It will be cooler though this afternoon, around 15 degrees or more below normal for this time of the year. And as we head through this week, most of the week is going to stay unseasonably cool. Then we head into the weekend and temperatures are just going to shoot back up again. So this weekend is going to be hotter and feeling more like summer as we officially do begin fall. That's on Sunday. There's our radar sweeping around. Our first alert Doppler 7, we're dry. We have the clouds around, maybe a little bit of drizzle this morning, and really the rain chance is just going to be pretty early. So for the coast, as we head through the next several hours, cloudy, slight chance of showers, mostly after 7 a.m. and before noon. By noon at the coast, we should be in the upper 60s. And for coastal communities, we're really just going to be around about 70 degrees for a high today. So we're not getting very warm. It's going to stay pretty cool even as we head into the evening. For the inland valley, it's also cool today, around 70 for a high. Also, we'll see a breezy onshore wind develop. Inland valleys will have a slight chance of an early shower. Mountains only in the 50s. Deserts in the 80s, pretty breezy in the deserts. Let's look at future weather as we head through the next several hours. There you see some showers, very light, not amounting to much, moving on shore. That's by about 10, 11 o'clock. And then by noon, we should pretty much be drying up from any rain that we may see. And through the afternoon, don't worry about any showers. For the inland valleys, as we head through the rest of this week, we're going to be in the mid-70s. Much welcome weather after the heat we had for so long. We kind of deserve it, don't we? For most of this week, we're going to have unseasonably cool weather. Today is going to be cooler than yesterday. Yesterday was cool. Today's going to be cooler. We even have a little bit of a rain chance. Not so much right now. There's our first alert Doppler 7 radar sweeping around. So we may see some showers in the next several hours, mostly before noon today. If you're driving around early, though, you might notice a little bit of drizzle out there currently, but that's about it. We're in the mid-60s at the coast, mid to low 60s inland. Mountains are around 50 degrees, a nice cool start. In El Cajon right now, it's 64 degrees and cloudy. It'll stay cloudy through the morning and really through most of the day, mostly cloudy. The best chance of showers is going to be, I think, between 7 a.m. and noon today. So you could see a couple light showers, not really amounting to too much. But look at those temperatures, only in the upper 60s in El Cajon by noon. We're going to stay cool this afternoon. Inland valleys will only be around about 70 degrees. For the coast also with that early shower chance, little breezy onshore wind. Mountains in the 50s today, pretty chilly in the mountains with a breezy west wind. Deserts around 80 also with a breezy west wind. So here's future weather. As we head through the next several hours, we could see a couple showers move onshore. Again, it's not going to amount to much. I'm not looking at any heavy rain, so don't expect that. Just a few light showers making their way through. And then by the early afternoon, we really should be dried up from it, but we'll be watching it closely. But there you see that onshore wind increasing, especially for the mountains and deserts later on today. Padres play tonight too, 6:40 first pitch. If you're heading to this game, should be really comfortable. You might want a light jacket, so very different than all the other games we had recently where it was so hot in the stands. This one's going to be cooler, right around the mid-60s by first pitch, and then as we head throughout the evening, we'll still be in about the mid-60s. So for the coast and inland valleys, as we head through the rest of the breeze, cool temperatures. Today is going to be even cooler, and it's going to come with a little bit of a rain chance. The chance is small, but it will be here for the first half of the day. Mostly before noon, there's a possibility we could see some showers. They're mostly going to be very light, not amounting to too much, but don't be surprised if you do see that in the next several hours. We are going to be cooler today than yesterday, and about 15 degrees or so below what's considered normal for this time of the year. So cool temperatures to start the week. We stay that way as we head through most of the week, unseasonably cool. But then once we hit the weekend, it's going to get hot again, so it's going to feel more like summer this weekend. There's our first alert Doppler 7 radar sweeping around. We could see maybe a little bit of drizzle this morning for the most part right now. Couple very light showers maybe right off the coast. That's where our showers will come from. So coastal areas would see them first and then making their way inland. So we'll be watching that throughout the next several hours this morning. For the inland valleys, though, for now, we're looking mostly cloudy. Temperatures in the mid-60s. Will stay that way over the next several hours through about the first half of the day, and then upper 60s by noon. Again, that slight rain chance is going to come mostly before noon. Through the afternoon, high temperatures inland will only be around 70 degrees. The normal high this time of the year is in the upper 80s. So again, around 15 degrees cooler than normal. Once the sun goes down, we'll be dropping into the mid-60s by about 7 p.m. So for the coastline today, upper 60s at the beaches to near 70 for the coastal communities. Showers before noon today. And then we head inland, and there you see not much of a difference. Breezy onshore wind. For the mountains, we'll be in the 50s with an early shower chance. Deserts around 80. So here's a look at future weather. We head through the next, I would say, 2 to 3 hours. We could see a few showers move onshore. Then by 10 o'clock, there you see a few showers around hours in the forecast. For the morning, so the skies outside right now, pretty cloudy, kind of dark, and we're going to stay cool today too as the showers move in. And again, I don't think everyone will see it, but we'll have some showers around. I think we'll really start to see that onshore wind increasing too, so it's going to be a much cooler day today. There's our first alert Doppler 7 radar sweeping around. So currently you could be seeing maybe a little bit of drizzle or mist as you're driving around. But if you look offshore, we do have a few very light showers right off the coast of North County. These are pretty far offshore. Very small, very light, and I think that's how most of the showers will be that try and move in over the next several hours. Very light. Again, not amounting to too much. Don't expect anything heavy, but there's going to be a chance. This morning, though, we're looking at 67 degrees downtown. We're off to a cool start. 66 Chula Vista, 64 El Cajon. If you're in Pine Valley, you're in the 50s there, low 50s. Beaches today, we'll see that early chance of showers. Mostly it'll be before noon. It'll be a little breezy with the onshore winds increasing. Could see gusts near about 20 miles an hour. High temperatures at the beaches, only the upper 60s, so it's going to be cooler than yesterday. Wave heights will be around 2 to 4 feet today. For the inland valleys, will be only around 70. So it is going to be cooler than yesterday. Early shower chance and then breezy this afternoon. The coastal communities as well. Mountains in the 50s. Deserts will be pretty windy with temperatures only around 80 degrees. So everyone's getting a break from the heat for several days here. Here's future weather. So the timing of the rain, that's just showing you about 9, 10 o'clock. At this point, we could see some showers moving in along the coast, making their way inland, and then clearing up and drying up as we head through the afternoon. Here's kind of a bigger picture look. By the middle of the week, we could have another very slight chance of a shower, maybe by Wednesday or Thursday. Then we head into the weekend, we dry out. and we're also going to heat up. Look at your weekend forecast. Enjoy all like day. Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Marianne. We do actually have some showers in the forecast for the early part of the day. There's our radar sweeping around our first alert Doppler 7. Couple very small light showers right off the coast of North County. And we'll be watching over the next few hours here for more showers to kind of develop offshore and try to make their way onshore. So we will have a shower chance before about noon. Temperatures stay unseasonably cool. We'll have a slight shower chance maybe. And now this morning, we're getting a nice little change here. We actually have a shower chance this morning for the first half of the day. Could see a couple showers move through. That will be possible mostly before noon. It's going to be cool today all day. It's going to feel like a lot like fall. Temperatures around 15 degrees or so below normal throughout the afternoon. And really for most of this week, it's going to be cool. But then we head into the weekend and our temperature trend will drastically shift again back to summer. So if you like the cooler weather, enjoy the next several days. There's our radar sweeping around our first alert Doppler 7. We may have a little bit of drizzle around the county right now, but we do also have a couple very light showers right off the coast of Oceanside, Carlsbad, Encinitas. So we could see a couple of these try and move on shore near Carlsbad and Oceanside soon. But as we head through the next several hours, we will have a chance for the coast and inland valleys for some showers, which I don't think will amount to much, but you could be seeing that rain if you're driving within, I would say, before noon today. So we'll just say between now and noon, some showers could move in. So for the coastline, mostly cloudy, temperatures staying in the mid to upper 60s through about 9-10 o'clock. Then by noon today, we should be in the upper 60s to near 70. Mostly cloudy skies, but we could see some of those clouds breaking up through the afternoon. Either way, it's going to be a cool afternoon, only near 70 at the coast. And then once the sun goes down, we'll be in the mid 60s. By the way, as part of our Clear the Shelters, I have a sweet dog for adoption. That is Duke at San Diego Humane Society. Duke is waiting for a home. If you'd like to adopt him, you could just head there. If you're walking the dog this morning, just know that we have some showers in the early forecast, temperatures inland mid 60s. Then we head into the afternoon around 70. Even for the inland valleys. So we're going to stay cool today, cooler than normal, cooler than yesterday. Here's future weather. We head through the next several hours, some showers moving in. That's showing us 9 o'clock. And then pretty much by noon, we'll be done with that.
You have to, like, remind yourself.
I know. Sometimes if they wait too long in between, but, you know, still a good show regardless. We have a chance for some showers early this morning. I would say between 7 a.m. and noon. That's when we're going to see our best shower chance. And then we're going to be cool and a little breezy this afternoon, feeling a lot like fall. We'll take a look at cool down in the forecast, plus some summer weather, too, coming up. Cloudy outside, kind of a gray start, pretty cool. And we do have a couple showers on the way. There's our radar sweeping around. Most of the rain is still going to be offshore for a while, but if you're in Oceanside or Carlsbad, you do have a couple very light showers right off the coast. Those are trying to make their way onshore. So our rain chance this morning is mostly going to be between about 7 a.m. and noon for the coast and the inland valleys. It's going to be a small rain chance. So what you see here is just some very light rain. I think that'll be the case as we head through the morning hours. Just some light showers, not really amounting to much, but maybe making for a wet commute as we head through the later morning hours. Right now, temperatures are in the mid 60s at the coast, mid 60s inland. We have temperatures around 50 in the mountains. It will be a very cool day, only around 70 for a high for the coast and inland valleys with that early rain chance. A little breezy onshore wind this afternoon. Mountains in the 50s, deserts in the 80s. As we head through most of this week, though, we stay unseasonably cool. Very slight rain chance by the middle of the week. Then by the weekend, look at those temperatures around 80. No, today is the coolest day of the week. But it's still going to be cool tomorrow. And really for most of this week, it'll be really nice.
So you have the rest of the week. And I'll commit.
You heard it here.
Because
you're off tomorrow. On your first alert forecast, slide into view with a pretty nice view behind you. On your first alert.
Outside right now. We had the clouds around early this morning and a small rain chance, but we really didn't see too much. We had a few very light showers up around North County early this morning, but outside of that, looks pretty good along the coast. This is Ocean Beach right now. We have a couple surfers out there. Not as many right here as we normally have, but as we head through the afternoon, weather should be still kind of cooperating for the most part, staying mainly dry. Onshore flow at the coast, so maybe getting just a little bit breezy. and a cool day too. Let's take a look at the radar. So we really don't have anything going on as far as rain, but there still may be a slight chance tonight. So there's our first alert Doppler 7 radar sweeping around. Kind of a mix of sun and clouds out there. And as far as any moisture is concerned, our best chance was this morning. We may have another slight chance later on this evening, but that's really about it. I don't think it's really going to amount to much. Currently, though, temperatures are cool. We're around 70 at the coast. Low 70s inland. We're not going to get too much warmer, so we're going to stay unseasonably cool as we head through the whole afternoon. And then for the mountains, we're in about the mid to upper 50s. If you're in Carlsbad right now, it's 70 degrees. We have a mix of sun and clouds out there. Through the afternoon, we'll remain right around 70 for the most part at the beaches. Then we head into this evening and by 6 p.m. dropping into the upper 60s. So for the rest of today, again, just a slight shower chance tonight. Unseasonably cool temperatures stick around as we head through pretty much the rest of this week. We will have another slight shower chance by the middle of the week. I really don't think that's going to amount to too much either. But then we head into the weekend and it's actually going to get hotter. It's going to feel more like summer. I'll show you that with the 10-day forecast coming up, Steve. Well, funny you should mention that because we actually have some summer-like weather heading our way pretty soon, but enjoy this week. This week is going to stay unseasonably cool. Today is going to be cooler than yesterday. Right now, we're looking around the county. There's our first alert Doppler 7 radar sweeping around, and then we have our satellite image showing the clouds. We have a mix of sun and clouds out there. We really don't have much in the way of rain, though. We did have a chance early this morning. We may have another chance later on tonight of a passing shower, but for the most part, we are looking pretty dry. If you're in El Cajon, you're at 72 degrees with the clouds around. As we head through the afternoon, though, look at these temperatures. Only staying in the low 70s and around 70 for a daytime high in El Cajon. Unseasonably cool today. By 6 o'clock tonight, we'll be in the upper 60s. So once the sun starts to go down, temperatures will cool down, but it's really not going to get very warm today. Breezy onshore wind could be gusting near about 20 miles an hour for the coast and inland valleys. The coast staying near 70 today with those clouds around. For the mountains, we'll see a breezy west wind. Mountains will be in the 50s for an afternoon high. Deserts around to 80. Deserts will be seeing windy conditions and then kind of diminishing as we head through the night tonight. For the coast and inland valleys, there's going to be a very small possibility that we could see an isolated passing shower maybe this evening or overnight, so we'll be watching that. But the chance is going to be pretty small and will be cool when we wake up tomorrow morning. Let's look at future weather. So for now, we're looking at a pretty, I think, comfortable weather pattern, feeling a lot like fall. By Thursday, you can still see some unsettled weather across the state. Not much, but we could have a small rain chance maybe Wednesday into Thursday. And then we head into the weekend and look at that forecast. The weekend's going to be getting hot. Saturday and Sunday will be feeling like